The winds of the storm-wind wastes howled like the wailing of the damned. Amid the endless mists of that desolate land, the fires of the cult of Kaleth burned, fires that gave no warmth, only a pallid shimmer across the abyss of the cold nights. Beneath the ruins of obsidian towers, a man toiled, High Priest Kelezar, scholar and zealot of Kaleth's dark faith. For years, a blight known as the storm-wind rot had consumed him, a curse born from the wastes, gnawing at flesh and soul alike, defiling even the sacred soul stones that bound the cult's knights beyond death. Kellazar and his acolytes had tried everything: magic, sacrifice, blood. Nothing could halt the rot. But in time, his search twisted into something darker. He no longer sought to cure the disease. He sought to command it. He was no healer now. He was a scientist of death. Under his hand, the followers of Kaleth raised cathedrals of bone, labyrinthine laboratories where chains clattered in eternal rhythm. The air quivered with the screams of the mad and the dying, acolytes, skinwalkers, beasts torn from the wilds, all given to his experiments. The walls themselves seemed to drink their anguish. Every limb severed, every sacrifice offered, drew Kellazar closer to his goal. The mastery of the Uncreation, that chaotic essence unleashed when the demon portals had opened and Cyroth's hordes had spilled across Teleria. Pulsing red cysts had begun to corrupt the land, twisting peaceful creatures into abominations, then reducing them to pools of blood and ruin. Kelezar believed the Uncreation and the Stormwind rot were one and the same.
Pain is knowledge,
he would whisper.
And only by peeling away the flesh may one see the truth of change.
Then came the night of his final experiment. No single victim would suffice. He mixed the essence of all his sacrifices, the ichor of demons, the marrow of beasts, shards of ancient runestones, and finally, drops of his own heart's blood. The ritual circle trembled. A colorless light tore through space and soul alike, and from its center rose something, a form vast, unfinished, breathing yet breathless. Violet flesh stretched across grotesque muscle. Tentacles writhed from one arm, searching the ground like roots seeking life. Eyes like molten rubies snapped open then. The creature changed. Its form shrank, became almost human, aware, only to dissolve again into pulsing horror. Kelezar gasped.
Perfection from imperfection. Creation from uncreation. You are mine, my Embrys.
But in the shadows behind Embrys, another shape stirred, a reflection born of blood and vapor. It had no fixed form, only hunger. A beast, wild and unchained. Kelezar saw nothing but his triumph, and so his doom began. Weeks passed. Embrys was observed, dissected, worshipped. His wounds sealed instantly. His tentacles moved even in sleep, as if they possessed minds of their own. Acolytes vanished in the night. Others fell to the rot. Some swore they heard his flesh whisper in the dark. Others saw him devour meat that no one had offered.
He drinks to live,
Kelezar explained.
Every drop of blood makes him more complete.
And indeed, with each sacrifice, Embrys evolved. His skin darkened. His gaze grew deep and knowing. He obeyed Kelezar until he fought. Then the air itself quaked. His body writhed, splitting and reforming. Bones shattered, grew anew, his face twisted into something neither man nor beast, and from his throat came a voice not his own.
Defy me not, blood of my blood.
The acolytes whispered that it was not Embrys who spoke, but the other, the wild reflection born of the same ritual. In the deepest tunnels beneath the bone cathedrals, something waited. Sometimes it was a ram, sometimes a lion, sometimes all things at once. One night, Embrys descended into those catacombs to claim new life for his perfection, and there, the Chimera awaited him.
Do you feel me?
It growled. Embrys froze while his living axe dripped black blood.
I know you,
he whispered.
You are me.
Then Kellazar stepped from the shadows, trembling with revelation.
By Kaleth, now I understand. 2 children of one birth, order and chaos. I shall unite you, one body, one mind, and then you will serve me, your new and only God.
He raised his hands. A circle of fire ignited around them both. Light, blinding, divine, surged, but uncreation cannot be ruled. The ritual shattered. Light imploded into darkness. And in that darkness, Kelezar saw his doom as Embrys raised his axe. And the Chimera opened its endless maws. A scream, then silence.
He made us,
The Chimera murmured.
and we together unmade him. You hold order, I chaos. I am in you, as you are in me. Together, we are the truth of Uncreation.
It spread its wings, vast, crimson, and vanished. Now, Embrys stands beside the cult of Kaleth, not as a servant, but as a willful god in flesh. The acolytes fear and worship him alike. Sometimes man, sometimes beast, and where he walks, the storm-wind rot follows, the necrosis, his gift, his curse, his mark. And when the winds of the wastes rise again, some say they hear 2 voices, one a whisper deep and human, the other a roar of beast and shadow, and beneath both the faint, broken cry of Kellazar, echoing still like the laughter of a god betrayed. Which tales from Teleria do you want to hear next? Just let me know in the comments. And if you like the stories, I would be very happy about a like or a subscription. That way you support me and this channel.